Morning. On this dark and rainy day. Good morning and welcome to Unity of Greater Hartford. My name is Michelle Gornish and I am the Vice President of the Board of Trustees. We welcome everyone here in the sanctuary as well as those online. Although Reverend Christine is here with us this morning, we have a special guest speaker today. Let's welcome Deborah Giddings. If this is your first time here, we want to share a welcome packet which will provide information about our Unity Center as well as Unity Worldwide. As you leave today's service, our ushers are ready to share this packet with you. If you are watching online and would like to receive this welcome packet, please email us at info@unityhartford.org, and please include your name and address so we can mail it to you. Today, I want to remind you of our Spiritual Center's evolutionary purpose statement, which is on the screen here. This statement outlines our common purpose, and it is: Unity of Greater Hartford transforms lives and inspires people to make a positive difference in our world. You will also find it on our website's homepage, unityhartford.org. Also on the screen now is our affirmation of divine presence. Please say this along with me. Together, there is only one presence and one power active as the universe and as my life, God, the good omnipotence. And now I invite our minister, Reverend Christine, for our opening prayer and meditation.
Thank you, Michelle. So good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Let's take a deep, nice breath in and release. And so we, during this time, open our hearts and our minds to prayer. And as we do, we remember that prayer is about changing or adjusting us, reminding us. And in that sense, we ask our worship assistant, Deborah, to light our Christ candle. Because that Christ candle is a wonderful symbol to help you remember that light is always shining within you, and of course, everyone else. So let's take that truth into our time of prayer today. And as we do, we affirm that we are the very expression of the divine. That light within us is our Christ potential, desiring to move in, through, and as us into the world, as light and love and harmony. We are that light. We are love. We are harmony. And as we see ourselves, affirm our truth, we also spread that love into this beautiful planet Earth. And we express our desire to bring love and harmony and light to every place that we are in the world and to every place in the planet. And so let's take this moment and hold in our mind's eye just our love, our light, embracing and circling this beautiful planet Earth today and every day, just for a moment in the silence, see that as your truth, as our truth, loving up our planet Earth. And we breathe. We breathe and we experience gratitude. Gratitude for the wonderful rain today. Gratitude as it brings all things into life. Gratitude to know that we have a part to play in the grand scheme of life. Gratitude for each other. And so just very softly say to yourself, thank you. Thank you, sweet spirit, and so it is. Amen. So, Deb is here this morning, and she will be belting it out with us. So, Deb, please tell us what we're going to be doing this morning.
Well, good morning, choir.
Come with me.
We are going to be singing Morning Has Broken and the Garden Song. So rise if you are able, please. And sing along. Morning has broken like the first morning.
If we stay up there, we don't know what's going on.
Blackbird has spoken like the first bird.
Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing fresh from the world. Sweet the rain's new fall, sunlit from heaven, like the first dew fall on the first grass. Praise for the sweetness of the wet garden, sprung in completeness where his feet pass. Mine is the sunlight, mine is the morning, born of the one light, Eden's a play. Praise with elation, praise every morning, God's recreation of the new day. Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing fresh from the world. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, blessings on the seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below.
below till the rain comes tumbling down. Pulling weeds and picking stones, man is made of dreams and bones. Feel the need to grow my own, 'cause the time is close at hand. Grain for grain, sun and rain, find my way in nature's chain. To my body and my brain, to the music from the land. Oh, inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, blessings on the seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. Plant your rows straight and long, thicken them with prayer and song. Mother Earth will make you strong if you give her love and care. Birds are watching hungrily from their perch in yonder tree. In my garden I'm as free as those birds up in the air. Oh, inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, blessings on the seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow.
Thank you, Miss Deborah. Speaking of gardens growing, you ever have the bright idea to go pick up 30 bags of 20 pounds of mulch, unload them from your car, do 8 hours of gardening, and then going, ow! So my garden better grow after that. Well, good morning. My name is Deborah Wilson. On this wonderful rainy Sunday, I have announcements to rain down upon you. So here we go. Today after the talk, presented by the wonderful, effervescent Deborah Giddings, we will hold the Board of Trustees installation ceremony, so please stay tuned. And today we're also kicking off our special spring campaign to help pay for the almost $13,000 church insurance bill. But can we do it? Can we meet it? We know that we can, and the need for insurance, we all know, is absolutely necessary. If you can participate in helping to pay this off, it would be absolutely wonderful. There is information out on the table in the atrium about the campaign, and we encourage everyone to lovingly give whatever you can, and we will be able to move forward as a community. I also want to remind you that every Sunday there's a prayer chaplain, and that is standing. Thank you. Yes. I know it, but they didn't, so I shall say it. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you very much. Okay, and she will pray with you after the Sunday service, and you would come to the front of the sanctuary if you'd like to receive some of those wonderful healing prayers. You can also complete a prayer request card that you'll find in the pew slot in front of you, and you can leave that card in the prayer box on the candle lighting table at the back of the sanctuary. And if you're online, no need at all to worry, because you can send in that request to prayerrequest@unityhartford.org. And that request, along with the others, will be placed in the prayer box. And of course, everyone's prayer remains confidential. And then the beautiful thing is, after 30 days, they are emailed, or mailed, I should say, to Silent Unity in Missouri, where they will be prayed over for another 30 days. My goodness, that is wonderful. So thank you all for the honor of praying with you. And as you know, every Wednesday evening, we hold a healing meditative service on Facebook. However, this coming Wednesday, April 22nd, we will not. Why? Because we're going to encourage you to attend the Unity Easter Region Special Prayer Service in honor of our dear Mother Earth and in honor of Earth Day. So please join us on this coming Wednesday, April 22nd at 6 p.m. for their Earth Day prayer service on Zoom. But you must register in advance to receive the link, the Zoom link. There is information again in our atrium, in the weekly newsletter, and on the homepage of our website, unityhartford.org. And last Sunday, we concluded the Easter basket raffle, and the winner's name was pulled out of the basket. The winner was Lois DeMille. Yay, Lois. Congratulations. We thank everyone who participated in the raffle. We appreciate each and every one of you. And finally, we have a new in-person class starting on Sundays in May, Practical Metaphysics. You may be saying, what is metaphysics? What is it? Well, you're going to find out because you get to join Reverend Christine in 4 classes beginning Sunday, May 3rd through May 24th. You can register for all of these classes or just one class. Although you are not required to buy this book, Reverend Christine will be using the book of Reverend Eric Butterworth's writings titled Practical Metaphysics. Please take a flyer on the table in the atrium and register today. And now it is greeting time. So if you are able, please stand. And we are going to offer each other the Gandhi Blessing for Peace, which is a call and response. Let us work together for unity and peace. And now please repeat after me. I offer you peace. I offer you love. I offer you friendship. I see your beauty. I hear your needs. Our wisdom flows from the highest source. And I salute that source in you. Amen. I'd like to share with you today the daily word, which is friendly. And the affirmation is, I greet others with a friendly and open heart. The Bible contains many stories that encourage hospitality towards strangers. For instance, Jesus welcomed everyone to his ministry, from the hungry and the sick to strangers and social outcasts. He loved unconditionally. That same loving energy is within me. When I greet others with a friendly smile, I am not only sharing one of the greatest lessons of Jesus, I'm expanding my world and giving myself the chance to learn and grow. If I feel hesitant meeting new people, I remember how it felt to be welcomed by friendly people when I was new to a church or a job, church, or town. I was grateful for those people who extended themselves in friendship to me. These memories inspire me to be friendly now. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you welcomed me. Matthew 25:35. So again, the daily word focuses on friendly, and the affirmation is, I greet others with a friendly and open heart. So let's greet Reverend Christine with a friendly smile and an open heart. Am I staying or down?
Wow. Let's bring an intention of love and gratitude to this sacred moment of giving. And I'm inviting you to bless whatever financial gift you are offering today by holding it in your hands and your hearts. And even if you're giving online, you can hold it in your hearts. On the screen is a QR code. I'm sure many of you have seen this and interacted with QR codes, but in case you haven't, all you need to do is bring your phone up, put it on the camera, and just click it, and it will pop up. You'll be taken to our Sunday offering page online. Now, if you have more questions about how to do this, what will happen, what happens when I get there, because it does allow you to give a donation to the platform we're using, which is called Zephy. And the reason they have that is because they don't charge us at all to process donations by credit card. And that's a wonderful thing because we spend anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 a year processing credit cards. So this is a wonderful blessing for us. So I encourage you to use it, even if it seems a little strange at first. There is a flyer in the atrium that explains everything. So please take that, and certainly if you still have questions, see me, see Deborah Giddings, and we'd be happy to go through that with you. But thank you. We love change. We want to try something new. So thank you for your willingness to do that. But no matter how you give, and certainly here in the sanctuary you can give by cash or check. So no matter how you give, your giving is divine love, energy in action. And today as we give, we send it out on wings of prayer to do its great and mighty work in this Unity Spiritual Center, in the world, and even in you. Acknowledge the blessing of your giving and allow yourself to feel as grateful as you can to your one true source within. And then please join me together in our offering prayer blessing that is on the screen. It's also in your bulletin. Together. Divine love flowing as me blesses and multiplies all that I am and have, all that I give and receive, and so it is. Amen. Will our ushers please come forward?
In the bulb there is a flower, in the seed an apple tree, in cocoons a hidden promise, butterflies will soon be free. In the cold and snow of winter there's a spring that waits to be unrevealed until its season, something God alone can see. There's a song in every silence, seeking word and melody. There's a dawn in every darkness, bringing hope to you and me. From the past will come the future, what it holds a mystery, unrevealed until its season, something God alone can see. We are all a part of nature, part of all divinity, and together we shall carry peace and joy eternally. We're a part of nature's wonder, full of awe and mystery, unrevealed until our season, blessed with God's divinity, unrevealed until our season, blessed with God's divinity.
go. All right, this I think will work. Can you hear me? All right. Me and all the stuff that comes with me. Because you never know, you have to be prepared, right? Well, good morning, everyone. It is so wonderful to be here with all of you magnificent beings while we celebrate Earth Week, the entire week. It's the theme this year is Our Power, Our Planet. And I'm so happy to be here talking about this. And I'm going to actually kind of focus in on about how we experience the wonder and awe as we live on this most amazing planet we call Mother Earth, and all that she is, has, and does. But before I begin, I just wanted to let you know that today would have been my husband's 71st birthday. And I say that not in sadness, but in remembrance of an honorable man. My husband, Scott, was one of my greatest spiritual teachers, and he taught me what it means to honor myself, all other creatures great and small, and this universe we call home. The word honor means to fulfill an obligation or keep an agreement. And when it comes to Mother Earth and all of her inhabitants, we remember that we are stewards honored with the commitment to ensure that this place that we call home is habitable, thriving, and a diverse homeland for current and future generations. Being an environmental steward means reducing our carbon footprint through sustainable choices. It means reducing waste, consuming less, and moving with care for the ecosystem. It is a deeply spiritual way of being that rejects arrogance, greed, and the pursuit of excessive luxury. It implies that we recognize our limitations, we tread with grace, and live in gratitude. As stewards, we recognize that humanity is interconnected. And I love it when I learned what the word universe meant. It's often broken down into two syllables, uni, verse. Uni meaning one, and verse meaning song. And this means that all things are connected in harmony and move in rhythm and vibration, often referred to as a low-frequency tone or pulse. The word universe also refers to the totality of space, time, matter, and energy, including all planets, stars, and galaxies. It symbolizes the cosmos as a single unified entity. One of my favorite teachers, Thich Nhat Hanh, in his book, Peace in Every Step, said, "Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet," teaching us to be mindful and have a loving connection with the planet. A few lines in a walking meditation that he gave says, "Walk and touch peace every moment. Walk and touch happiness every moment. Each step brings a fresh breeze. Each step makes a flower bloom under our feet. Kiss the earth with your feet. Print on earth your love and happiness." And here's the line that really spoke to me. "Earth will be safe when we feel in us enough safety." With so many feelings of instability and lack of peace appearing in the world, I realize that as I answer the call this year, I feel an even greater urge to deepen my spiritual practices. So if there's practices that you have dropped or feel that you no longer need, try bringing them back up into the light of day and just see what happens. And this last week, I picked up reciting a mantra that I used to say all the time, and it came right back in. and it helps me to stay mindful so that I can fully envelop myself in and enjoy the beauty all around me. When my vibrational frequency is out of tune with Mother Earth, it's difficult, if not almost impossible, to feel the safety that Thich Nhat Hanh spoke of. Did you know that Mother Earth has a heartbeat or a resonant frequency that beats at 7.83 hertz? This is an extremely low frequency wave, and it may vary slightly with factors such as solar activity, time of day, and ionospheric or upper atmosphere densities and heights. This frequency is often used in meditation music and sound therapy to aid deep relaxation. So when our body's biological rhythms, brain waves, or consciousness sync with this frequency, it promotes relaxation, mental clarity, and improved physical well-being. And you know what happens when we are consciously conscious and feeling good. We are peace and presence. And since we live in the universe, this affects everyone and everything around us. Our co-founder, Charles Fillmore, in his book Christian Healing, said, "Intelligence is inherent in every form, animate or inanimate. Even rocks and minerals have life." We should be speaking words of truth to everything, not only to humankind, but to the mineral, vegetable, and animal kingdoms. How can you not say I love you to your dog or your cat every day, right? Or your other fur babies. Our beloved Myrtle Fillmore, who loved to sing and play among the trees, once said, "I was almost accused of being a nature worshiper when I was a little girl." She went on to say, "Nature is surely the glorified face of God. See the beauty about you, and you do see the manifestation of the infinite mind." I have a favorite musician named Elaine Silver, and a few lines from one of her songs says, "When I feel peace, the world's more peaceful. When I feel joy, the world's more joyful." Integrative affirmative prayer and meditation are ways to promote inner peace and allow our body's biological rhythms to sync up with the earth's heartbeat. As Reverend Christine taught last week, awe is an overwhelming emotion inspired by the combination of wonder, admiration, and sometimes fear or reverence, and is triggered by nature and art and profound human accomplishments, leading to a feeling of being in the presence of something sacred or sublime. When we satisfy our need for awe, we handle stress with more resilience. It's good for our minds. Who doesn't want this? Going outdoors empowers our attention. It's hard to imagine a single thing that we can do that is better for our body and mind than finding awe outdoors. As I was writing this talk, I was doing a little bit of research, and I read that the Sierra Club offers programs focused on environmental conservation, climate solutions, and outdoor equity. And one of their key initiatives for communities is Outdoors for All, and for youth, inspiring connections outdoors. I know I heard a lot when I was a child, just go outdoors and play. But I wish I had known some more about the Sierra Club when I was a youngster, because it sounds amazing, and I'm in awe and wonder of the majesty of it all. Awe and wonder are spiritual practices that foster compassion, gratitude, and joy. Taking walks in nature help connect with the divine while appreciating the earth's vastness. Did you know that when we feel awe and wonder, our mind sends signals of abundance and safety and orients us and those we are moving with in unison, in the universe? One song, one rhythm. These feelings for me come at a lot, but at the pre-springtime, when I first see the weeping willows start to turn gold, because they're the first ones that start, and then I start to get so excited as they turn this most amazing soft green color as they come moving into their full vibrance. Or when I stand out at night and I see the stars and the moon just shining. Who doesn't love watching the crocuses and the daffodils even pushing up through the snow? That causes such great feelings of awe and wonder. I sometimes feel that using so much technology takes away our ability to connect. And because of this, we yearn for connection. And as humans, we are built and intended to need other people. We are communal people. On April 8th of this year, the solar eclipse brought to many of us in North America together. We were outside. We were viewing a celestial event that had not happened in totality in a really long time. And the awe that took place from people of all walks of life, backgrounds, beliefs, and cultures to view something so wondrous was humbling. There is a concept called, I love this, collective effervescence. It's a psychological and sociological phenomenon in which shared wonder strengthens social bonds. Remember the Walk for Peace and the monks walking across the country? So many of us followed them with every step they took, showing us that no matter what the circumstances are, we can be peace. Amen on that. But more than that, the feeling of being part of something so much bigger than oneself was truly a holy experience. When Aloka hit 1 million online followers, I was beside myself. What joy. It was just such a chance to participate in such a shared experience. Ancient sages to modern teachers have all taught that we don't see the world as it is, but as we are. Now, being in unity, you might have heard this once or twice or 1,000 times, right? We say it a lot. And to paraphrase Ram Dass, he said, we cannot truly see ourselves because we are the ones doing the looking. We can only interpret the world through the reflection of our own mind. So let's discover a sense of wide-eyed wonder so that we see life not as just one big to-do list, but as a gift to be cherished. Look for the tiny details in the trees, the flowers, and the animals. In Matthew chapter 18, verse 3, Jesus states, "Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter the kingdom of heaven." Metaphysically interpreted, this could mean, unless you modify your beliefs, become humble, open-minded, and receptive as a little child is, you will never get to the state of consciousness and mind in which the soul and body are in perfect harmony with divine mind. Sounds like fun. Are you ready? I'm ready. Now, before I finish, I'm going to digress just for a minute. Did you know that metaphysical Bible interpretation is a wonderful spiritual tool for understanding our own state of consciousness and for applying spiritual laws and truths? And soon, Reverend Christine, as you saw, is going to be holding a 4-week class on practical metaphysics. So you just might want to sign up and see what this metaphysical stuff is all about. I'm going to end by showing a video about the beauty of Earth. Now, I know you saw a video last week, and though it's not going to happen every week, it really is nice to have a video when it fits. But before we begin, take a breath. If there's anything in your hands, just put it down and become open and present in this moment. And while you're watching this video, allow yourself to become fully immersed in the awe and wonder of nature. Take a pause, say a prayer, and ponder the beauty and majesty of this place we call home. We can do better. I know we can. So if this video touched your heart and spoke to your soul, the way it did mine, in the community room on tables are copies that list many organizations and places that you can look into to see if any of them speak to your heart and soul. The handout includes places right in this area where you can see the beauty of earth and all its creatures, great and small. And as a spiritual community, we are answering the call. We are practicing our unity fifth principle, and we're putting our feet to the pavement. This week, we begin the first phase of walking a little more lightly on earth. When you go into the community room, you will see glass mugs available for you, not for your hot beverages. And we're going to continue to phase in other opportunities to walk a little bit more lightly on earth. I want to thank Gail Howe, Reverend Christine, for getting the mugs out of the attic, washing everything and getting them ready. And I really want to thank Hospitality for being so open and willing to take on this extra effort, and for continuing to model for all of us how we can make one change, one step at a time. This week, take the time to become more intentional. Take time to behold life rather than just get things done. I want to thank you all for listening. I want to thank you for sharing the grace and beauty and the blessing that each of you are. And I am honored and grateful to walk with each of you in this thing we call the universe. One song, one rhythm, as one. Namaste.
Thank you, Deborah. That was wonderful. And we're going to now have our Board of Trustees ceremony. But before we go into our new board, I'd like to take a minute to extend our gratitude to the board members whose term expired, and consequently, they stepped down from the board. We did acknowledge and thank them at the annual meeting, but I don't think you can ever say thank you enough. So I want to take this opportunity to thank Angela Simonon, who's back there being our holy clicker today. She has served as our president. I also want to thank Lynn Lennon. Lynn, if you can raise your hand there. Lynn was our vice president, so thank you to the both of you. Now, we call this our Board of Trustees, and so perhaps you've noticed that it's not the Board of Directors. This group is truly entrusted with the challenge of finding that balance, the challenge of balancing unity spiritual principles with earthly rules and policies and procedures. And we are blessed to have a board membership that is well grounded in truth principles, supportive of their own and the congregation's spiritual needs, and capable of providing the necessary stewardship all board members must provide. Now, our board members also serve in many other ways, and they also serve as financial counters on Sundays. So their service certainly is more than just attending one board meeting a month. So along with the minister, this group holds our church in trust for spirit and for the highest good of all. This board is committed to living a life that expresses the Christ light within for all to see. And so now is my joyous privilege to present our 2026 elected Board of Trustees. And as I state your name, I'm going to ask you to come forward by either side step, but I first must get something right here on the platform with me. So talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Okay. You can. You're good. You're good at that. Okay. So as I state your name, please come up to the platform by either side steps to receive a flower as a sign of love and friendship that exists between you and this congregation, and a light as a visible reminder of who you truly are. You are the light in the world, just like all of us. So I'm now going to ask our new board president, Maria Main, to please come forward. And Maria is that person who will always ask, how can I help? Last year, she served as the board treasurer and also on the finance team, which requires a second meeting every month. And in addition to just attending that meeting, learning all the different aspects of the church finances. She regularly assists with our World Day of Prayer and also serves in hospitality and, if needed, as a greeter. So Maria, please come forward. And I'm going to give you this and give you this. This is a rose, a flower for you. And this is a light to remind you of your truth, that you are the light in the world. Thank you, Maria. And so now I'd like to invite Michelle Gornish to please come up. Michelle will be serving as our vice president this year, and she is a longtime member here at Unity, and we are delighted that this year she has decided to step up and take over more board responsibility, serving as the vice president. Previously, she served as a prayer chaplain and as an usher, and most Sundays she can now be found helping out in the hospitality ministry. So, Michelle, please, I'm going to give you this. Michelle, you are the light in the world. Thank you. And now I'd like to invite up Jim Mahoney, who will be serving this year as our treasurer. Well, this is not Jim's first rodeo, so to speak. Jim served on the board. He was serving on the board when I was initially hired 10 years ago. I don't know. As soon as I came on, you came off. I don't know. But we are so grateful to have someone who has previous Unity board experience and who gladly raised their hand to serve as treasurer, which, as I said before, requires an additional monthly meeting. Currently, Jim serves on the tech team and is known as the major tech problem solver. So, Jim, please come over here. You are the light in the world. Thank you. And so now I'd like to invite Rob Morehouse to come up. Rob is serving as the secretary this year. As you know, he's when he's not coughing, a member of our Sunday choir, a worship assistant, and previously served as the board vice president and a member of the finance team. Rob has headed up the board project and helped us revise all our board policies, and is going to be working with all of us to revise our church bylaws this year. He also helps with some tasks on our website. So, Rob, my dear, you are a light in the world. I'd now like to invite up Liston Filia, and he is serving as a trustee at large. It's often said that when you want something to get done, ask a busy person, and that is certainly true of Liston. Several years ago, he helped establish our Unity Writers and Voices, and he has continued to serve in that leader position leadership position, as well as serving on the choir and previously on the finance team. Liston just loves to connect people to other people, and he has been instrumental in helping us attract people and organizations to work with in a collaborative way in our Unity of Greater Hartford. So Liston, come over here. You, my dear. Come on, wake up. See if we can get another one to wake up. Where's our technical problem solver there? Liston, you are a shining light in the world. Thank you. And come on up, finally. Certainly. While she may be last, she's not least. Julie Aylward. She is serving this year as our another trustee at large. And Julie is an exceptional addition to the board. For the last several years, Julie has served on the tech team, and her assistance has been invaluable. But more importantly, Julie is the epitome, come on up here, of servant leadership. Simply giving in whatever way she can, oftentimes very silently, until you go, well, how did that happen? Well, that was Julie. And so she serves in a wonderful, giving way that without any expectation. And Julie, my dear, you are truly a light in the world. Thank you. And so I think, yeah, it's all right. I know my light's there.
And I have the honor of recognizing that Reverend Christine is also a part of our board. She's our spiritual leader. She leads us in prayer every month, and we're truly grateful to have her as our mentor and guide. Reverend Christine, you are the light in the world.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Here's a flower to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, as board members, and I'm going to ask you all to move over a little bit so you're not standing behind me. Okay. There you go. As board members, we commit to being in service for the highest and best of all concerned. So I'm going to ask the board members to respond to these 4 questions with a very audible and joyful yes. Are you committed to your own spiritual growth, as well as a daily prayer and meditation practice, and to be open and receptive to divine guidance and ideas? Yes. Are you committed to the principle and practice of tithing of your time, talent, and treasure to Unity of Greater Hartford? Yes. Are you committed to supporting the ever-expanding vision of the spiritual center and to be open to opportunities to fulfill that vision? Yes. And are you committed to identifying, encouraging, and inviting talented new leaders in our congregation? Yes. As we begin this term of office together, all of us on the board have just been reminded that we are the light in the world. And so we wish to share this reminder with all of you, the congregation. So let's do that together. You are the light in the world. Yes, you are. And so now would all of you stand and join together in a unity blessing, not just saying it to the board, but to every member of the congregation, because we are a community serving in love and peace, not just to this community, but to the world. So please, join with all of us together. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the Christ in you. Amen. Now, if everyone will take their seat, and I'm going to ask you again to talk amongst yourselves, because the board is going to come down on the steps, bring your flowers, bring my flower, and we're going to take a photo. Okay, so come on down. We don't do it now, it'll just not happen. So if you want to stand there, Michelle, gotta get they're right there. Michelle, come. I'm here, and move right here. Move down one. Move down one. Okay, move down one. There you go. You're there and there. Come on down, sweetie. You're gonna move down. You move down a little bit. This way, this way. You're gonna come right here. You're gonna come right here. There you go. Stay there. There we go. You're gonna move over, and I'm gonna stand next to you. Okay. There we go. And so move over a little bit, and you gotta make sure you're in. Okay. So turn just a little bit. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do some with this and some with this.
Okay.
Okay.
Relax your smiles in between cameras.
All right, just let us know. Yeah.
Good try. Try it without the flash. See which one's better. Okay, roll here, all right?
Take your time.
We'll do it with and without flash. Don't cry.
No, I have to fix my glasses. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. And so now let's all rise and gather in the back of the sanctuary so we can sing our peace song and see the words on the screen. Hello.
There be peace
On earth, and let it
begin with me.
Let
There be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be with
God as creator.
Family all are we.
Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony.
Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let peace be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with.
Once you get a little bigger, you'll learn to enjoy it too.
Voices together in our prayer for protection. Together, the light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Please take your seat. I appreciate that. And as Reverend Christine extinguishes the Christ candle, we remember and affirmed that the Christ light within us can never be dimmed, diminished, or extinguished, for we are always one with the divine. Amen. Reverend Christine?
Thank you. Well, thank you to everyone for today's service. And I wanted to give a special shout out and thank you to Deborah Giddings, our wonderful guest speaker this morning. Thank you. And also a reminder that we have a prayer chaplain, Joanne, who is available for one-on-one prayer support. And just, please just come up to Joanne after the service and say, can you pray with me? And she'll take it from there. In addition to thanking everyone for help with today's service, and especially our Board of Trustees, I also want to thank our Sunday's board member on duty, and that is Michelle Gornish. You saw her here earlier. If you have an issue or concern and you can't find me, please see Michelle. She'll be able to help you. After the final song, we certainly invite you to join us in the community room for some snacks and beverages. So whether you're here in the sanctuary today or online, thank you for being with us and for bringing the blessing that is you. And as you know, we always have a closing song. So Deb, what is that song?
We are going to sing This Land Is Your Land. So stand up if you are able and sing with me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. I roamed and rambled and I followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts, and all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. When the sun, God said, this land is yours.